Okay, I just want to do a quick energy check-in with the Wild Reflections Tarot. I did get this one off TikTok, and I actually really kind of like it. So let's see what message we have today. What is the vibe? That's really what I want to know. What's the vibe? Tell me the vibe. What is going on here? The energy has been shifting for a while, and it does feel like we're choosing something. Choosing something, okay. What message? Oh, upside down is what? What's the vibe? What's the vibe? Four of Pentacles. Sunflowers are still significant, blooming at your own pace in your own time. This is really also about keeping the joy of your accomplishments to yourself. I kind of feel like there's been you've been really protective of your energy, and so you've kind of been keeping your accomplishments to yourself. But I feel like you've been doing some things on the down low. Like you've been some little daily habits, some things you've literally been doing. Crossing that is strength. You do not yet know your own power. You do not know your own power. It has not yet been fully developed. There's also something here about meeting yourself where you're at. There's this need to be radically forgiving of self. The foundation is temperance. Of course it is, because you are the thing that keeps everything in balance. There's such the way you embody both the masculine, the feminine, the dark, the light. I also feel like there's divine guidance here. Like I'm hearing your steps are being directed. Like literally your steps are being directed. The passing influence is Knight of Wands. Yeah, because I feel like you've been putting in the effort. You've been doing the hard things. I also feel like there's a version of you that is really effing proud of you. But also, you're not alone, even though this feels like a very solitary journey. You're not alone. I mean, you literally inspire loyalty in people. On your mind is the Emperor. Yeah, you are stepping into something. There's something very deeply, I'm hearing ancestral and inherent. You're feeling the shift on a very physical level. You're feeling it on a very mental level, a very spiritual level, probably a very emotional level as well. Like you're feeling this thing deeply. There's such a strong balance of power here. Like self-guided, but also divinely guided. This beautiful coexistence. The duality of you. And I literally just heard, my God, you're a fucking masterpiece. You don't even know. You're a fucking masterpiece. Near future Nine of Cups, yes. Okay, I'll have that, please. Thank you. If I want it, I got it. Wish fulfillment. Because you have been steady putting in the work and figuring out what you want, why you want, and making sure that you feel safe enough in your fucking body and your life to manifest the thing you want, to create the life that you want. You see the Page of Wands, yeah. You take this shit seriously. Like, with power comes responsibility. there is still something transitional about this. Again, the energy isn't yet fully activated or integrated. But there's something shifting in the way that you create, in the way that you create your life, the way that you create the world around you. That's what I specifically heard, the way you create the world around you. Other people see Two of Cups. Again, you inspire loyalty, you inspire commitment. There's something so authentic and real about you that you literally, like, you inspire others to freaking, like, have your back. Also, this strength, I'm thinking of the way you could be a voice for people who don't have a voice, or who, you know, who didn't have a voice, learning to find your voice, something like that. The emotions is the Lovers. Okay, this love affair came out of nowhere. I mean, somebody else saw it coming way before you did, but this love affair came out of nowhere. Because again, you've been like minding your biz, doing your thing, vibing in your own timeline. Like, this is me. These are my actions, my choices, my vibe. This is me in all my fucking glory. Masterpiece. And then whoop, there it is. But we have the Tower. It's going to come with a whole lot of what the fuck. It's going to shake. I want to say it's going to shake your foundation, but it's not, because it's way up here. I feel like it's going to like blow your mind. It's going to shake your brain. It's going to put your money where your mouth is, like make sure that, like, the final test. Okay. That seems kind of rude because I feel like Spirit already has put you through so many tests to say, oh, it's just the final test. Like, okay, but have I heard that before? But I feel like, again, you don't even know your own strength, your own power. You can literally withstand anything because you are your own foundation. Your faith, your spirituality, your connectedness to the consciousness of all, that is your foundation, and nobody can fucking break that. On the bottom is the Knight of Swords. I feel like this immediately is you speaking your mind more, being more direct with your thoughts out loud. Also identifying, like, where you're still stuck in outdated patterns or toxic situations. Because again, that's part of that final test. Anything that's still there, it will come up and you're going to be faced with it. But like, you're already, like, you've been, how long have you been healing? You've been on this journey. Like, don't give up on you now. You got this. The Hermit under that. Yeah, because you have a story. You have a message. You are the messenger. But this is very much about grounding yourself in your spirituality. Now I'm like, dang, maybe I should have grabbed another deck. So I feel like this is grounding yourself in your... I'm just going to shuffle again. The extension of this energy. Give me more. Give me more. So 7 of Wands. And the thing is, people do want what you got. But at the same time, that's why you're so protective of yourself and what you've created for yourself, what you have, because what you've acquired for yourself, the life you've acquired for yourself, very protective of that, because, like, you've learned to be very discerning about how people show up. This whole reading is so eerily similar to a personal reading that I literally just did. Like, wow, so many things are coming through. Okay. This one's for you too, girl. But I feel like there's also this energy of you learning to accept that other people are going to react however they're going to react to you embracing who the fuck you are, to you truly stepping into your truth and your power and your essence and not apologizing for that. Letting other people dictate you as the bad guy or whatever. Like, that's not your story. So you're used to defending yourself, but now you're more discerning with who you defend yourself against because you recognize some people just aren't worth the fucking effort. Crossing that is Queen of Wands. Wow, and that came with strength. You are such a powerful fucking force. Like, you do not even know. And I'm hearing, oh wow, nations bow at your feet. If you only knew. Nations bow at your feet. Like, who the fuck are you? That nations bow at your feet? Like, this is remembering. I immediately heard soul contract, and I don't necessarily know where that fits in, so I'm just going to throw that in there that I did hear that. Right when we are in this position, too, so this split, this polarity. Four of Wands. Yes, this is very much forming your own foundation, learning to validate and celebrate yourself, like learning to be fucking happy, for real, for real. And also there's this freedom and I almost want to say carelessness about like carefree. It's carefreeness. Knowing that the universe got your back. You are protected. Your steps are being guided. Yeah, again, Knight of Swords. That's the one that came out as the overall. You're figuring out which shit is not working and you're doing things to change that. And that's the way you step into your new self, your new version of you, by literally doing things that the old you wouldn't do. But the new you is doing those things. You're identifying, well, that wasn't working for me, so let me try it this way. And you're actually following through and doing those things. And also, I feel like you are starting to see progress, but again, you're keeping that progress to yourself, knowing the value and importance of moving in silence. On Your Mind is the Hermit came out. That was under that. Okay, so we got that with the Emperor. There is something I'm hearing the word reverential. Okay, there's something very spiritual here, deeply integrating. And I feel like there's been a reason you've been forced to, what's the word I want? A reason you've been forced to, like, validate within, but like feed yourself from some inner reserves, from some inner resource. Like, there's something so much more connected here. And I'm hearing, like, you don't even know who the fuck you are. So amazing. Then the Queen of Swords. Yeah, wish fulfillment, because you finally stopped being the damn patsy for other people. You stopped being the scapegoat. You spoke your truth. Consequences be damned, and decided to prioritize your happiness over everyone else's comfortability, because that's not your fucking job. Not your fucking job. And you held your boundaries. Here they are. Plain as day. Protecting what's yours. Protecting what you've worked for. You see Six of Swords. Yeah, you're just moving away from people who are like still too fucking childish for you. Like, this is not fucking high school. This is real life. Like, come on now. Moving away from also allowing your preconditioned negative thoughts and negative voices in your head to weigh you down, and learning to lay down the burdens of those, because I feel like that wasn't always the case for you, and you really had to learn to lay down those burdens and to like find your own truth within and kind of recondition yourself and just move away from people who think they're too smart for your own good. People who are a little too touch of the narcissism, who think they're the smartest person in the room. Other people see Knight of Cups. You bring value to the table. That looks like, I don't know if it's the same guy. Same white shirt. His hair's a little different length though. But I mean, his hair's grown out here in the night. That's when he was younger. Okay. We're parsing it out over here. So there is somebody who's potentially playing chess here also. But I feel like it's different from the person who tried to manipulate you in some way, or like get one over on you, or like try to play you in some way. Like, no. There's this recognition of the value that you bring to every situation, to every person. It's so inherent in who you are and what you do and how you act with people. It's just so natural. It's naturally you. Like, people literally, you don't know this, but people literally can't help but fall in love with you. I mean, because you probably don't know this because you still have a lot of ops for some weird fucking reason. Like, you're the best fucking person, so like, why do you have people who are like rooting against you? Because, I don't know, maybe they're weirdly jealous or unhappy because you're not fucking faking it. You're not flaunting it over their faces, but you're not fucking faking it. Okay, let's get the emotions and the final outcome for this second round. The Hanged Man in the emotions. Oh, this lover is delayed. Oh, he is delayed. There is a shift in perspective happening here. Because the thing is, okay. I'm hearing something like finding dominance through submission. Knowing when to dominate, knowing when to submit. Because in this card, the feminine has the power here. And then here, he's completely upside down. There's a lot of emotional groundwork that had to, pardon the metaphor, had to be ripped up and then completely redone. Probably even some like spot treatment in between. Like in the realm of like emotions and emotional cycles and fucking inherited generational trauma. But there's also this energy of whatever this is, whoever this is, they have to get themselves right to be able to step to you in the way that you fucking deserve. Because you will not settle for less. No sir, no ma'am. But also it's about you becoming your own person in the same way. A person that you're not willing to compromise for someone else, because we're all puzzle pieces and it's finding your piece that fits. So what do we have to complement the Tower here? Okay, that was pretty fast. The Two of Swords. Oh shit, this is your decision. This is your intuition that's telling you what to do, that you're supposed to be trusting. This is your decision. It's your decision how to react to this news. It could come out of nowhere to react to this, whatever it is. I didn't see it coming. You didn't have to, because somehow you still intuitively know what to do. You need to trust your intuition. You need to trust your aim. This is blind faith. Because shit is going to look a little crazy and a little upside down, and it's going to look like maybe the sky is falling. Trust your fucking intuition. Don't let them tell you who you are and what to think, how to act, who to be. They don't get that fucking choice. They don't get to take it away from you. They can try. On the bottom is the Knight of Pentacles. That's so interesting how the Knights kind of keep coming out. There is this energy of movement in several aspects and areas of your life, like emotional, mental, and physical. Because this is you making moves, planting seeds. This is the culmination. I also feel like there's a map that's been written. You're following a map. You're following a map that literally your steps are being guided. You're following a map. Hell yeah. Heaven, yeah. Under that is the world, closing out major cycles, breaking the chains that were forced upon you, saying, no, that's not mine. That's not mine to continue forward. And under that is Queen of Cups. Yeah, owning your truth. Knowing that everything will be revealed and given to you at exactly the right time. Trusting that. I do want to split it. On the Eight of Swords, okay, you're the only one that can stop this. You're the only one that can get in your own way. Your negative thoughts are the only one that can hold you back. You don't have to believe the words that you were given as a child. Those aren't your truth. I see Ace of Cups peeking out here when I put this down. Ace of Cups, yeah. New love, new emotional cycles, new self-love, new pearls of wisdom within, seeds being born, like bearing like fruits of greatness. Under the Eight is the Five of Wands, the struggle that levels you up. Somehow, I feel like you just have this uncanny ability to always just figure out exactly the right way, even though you weren't given the tools. Like, and I mean to do things, to know things, to in all areas that like you weren't really given the tools, but you've somehow just figured out a way. You've done so much with what you've been given. Four of Cups, there is an incoming miracle that you do not yet see. Yeah. Again, despite what everything looks like, there's something going on beneath the surface. Like Spirit has something in the works. Something is afoot. Something great. But I feel like also this has to be a very deliberate choice. And I feel like that's come out in previous readings also. Whatever this is, it needs to be a very deliberate choice. A deliberate choice in an action you take, a habit you break, a viewpoint that you adopt, a perspective that you see, like whatever it is. This is a very intentional choice on your part because you are the one deciding who you're going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow is today. You've been deciding this whole time. But it's also about valuing yourself a hell of a lot more. Not prioritizing so many people above yourself. Give yourself more of your own time because you are so deserving. Because honestly, you're pretty fucking great. And I love you, and I can't wait to hear your beautiful story. I can't wait to hear how you continue to inspire the world just by showing up. Just by being you. Justice, because you earned this. You deserve this. The world really seems like a fucked up place, but you got to keep choosing the higher reactions. You gotta keep You earned this. You deserve this. Okay. I guess the Hierophant, that's where we'll leave it. This very much is about your message, about helping people to find their own inner strengths. Because again, there's something, the Fool. You're so inspiring to others. Your story, you being you, gives other people the courage to be them. Gives other people the courage to show up as them. To be a little tiny bit less insecure. Because you, just being yourself, living your life, have created that space for them to do that. You're so fucking inspirational to people. Your message matters. Your voice matters. And I'm glad you're finding it and taking it back and doing something really fucking great with it. I love you. You deserve every good thing.